I woke up this morning in beautiful Ibiza, Spain. Opened up the news, and one of the headlines was that the gospel preacher out of Texas, Joel Osteen, bought a $200 million home. Now, I'm an American, and I'm a capitalist, and I believe in business. You have the right to make all the money you want to make in a democratically free country that has a free enterprise system. I understand that. I do not understand that for a gospel minister. I'm an American and a capitalist, and I'm also a Christian and a believer. And for a Christian leader to take the money that the Lord's people are giving to further the gospel and to alleviate the burdens of the poor, and to be able to send missionaries everywhere throughout the world to preach the gospel. I do not understand why one Christian man should be able or be willing to buy a $200 million home when he's made his living off the gospel. It's one thing if he's a billionaire in his own right, on some other enterprise, some capitalistic enterprise. But to profit from the gospel is sinister and evil. And although we see all these images of Satan predicted or displayed in movies and in books and in word, to me, this is the worst version and the most devious of all demons. A minister who is exploiting God's people, pilfering the funding that God is providing him to spread the gospel, giving himself beyond measure, is the height of Satanism, in my opinion. Joel Osteen is a false prophet. He is a greedy man who is exploiting God's people, exploiting Christ himself, and exploiting the gospel message for his own personal gain. And Christians are his bulwark. Do not believe this man. He, like all these other for-profit preachers, they are all satanic, and they are worse than unbelievers who refuse to turn to God on any level. They're worse than how a Christian might view an atheist. Christians, wake up to these guys. Joel Osteen is a for-profit minister, and that is it.